Not long ago, deep in the Appalachian wilds, a group of drunken misfits joined forces to play Dungeons & Dragons. Inspired by boredom and equipped with loose morals and the questionable understanding of the rules, our heroes venture forth to explore strange new lands. So gather up your dice, your manuals, and your foreskins, and join us on a quest as we make absolute fools of ourselves. This is Botched, a D&D podcast.
Previously on...
We snuck into the city, and River's currently slipping on a puddle. What an idiot.
We have a new friend.
We have a new friend who's not
Hey,
named
guys.
Heather.
No.
Lauren.
And you all spelled it wrong. I can tell by the way you're saying
Oh,
it.
fuck you.
Welcome back, listeners, to the 41st episode of our 6th season. Thanks so much for tuning in again. We are going to start right where we left off last time, as River is having his own little comedy act, slipping and sliding around in the middle of the medical records building.
Like zoinks!
And all the fundead are slowly rousing to awakeness. Lauren and...
Lauren.
Kevin.
Lauren. It's Lauren.
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 That's
Not
what, yeah, that's what I
Lauren.
said. Lauren.
Okay, no.
Lauren and Kevin, you two are quiet, but you're right next to him. So, I mean...
Can I, like, muffle him?
Like, push him into them? Yeah, you could do that.
No, I don't want to do that.
No!
You could use your silenced gun to shoot him in the head.
Nope, don't want to do that.
Then he'll be quiet forever.
Shh, go to sleep.
Could I, like, grab him so he can stop slipping?
Yeah, but I mean, they're already waking up, though.
Yes, but if I grab him and move towards the stairwell, they won't perceive us?
If you do it quickly and quietly.
I want to do it quickly and quietly.
Okay. Roll me
I will help him. I will give him the help action by allowing him to do this.
Would it be
That
possible?
which will give him advantage.
Would it be possible at the same time for me to run through to where they are to get to them, or would I have to stealth too?
Oh, yeah, you got stealth, too. Especially if you're running.
So would it be possible for me to get to them, or should I just like?
You can get to them. They're not very far. They were going very slowly.
Okay.
So... stealth to get to the stairs, and then also... Oh, Kevin, let's see. You're trying to do something
Kevin.
with River.
He's trying to like use the
Dingus.
cane to grab him and pull him off.
Let's go with a sleight of hand to save River.
Do I have advantage?
For sleight of hand,
question.
yes.
Can I... Okay, never mind.
Nice.
For stealth,
Nice. What do you mean nice?
You did terribly with both rolls.
I got a 7 as a sleight of hand.
no. You do not manage to grab onto River because he's really into that whole slipping and sliding thing.
Can I help from the other side?
You can also sleight of hand, but not with advantage this time.
Okay. That's fine, because it's a 22.
You manage to grab onto River. Now stealth to move towards
With
the stairs.
advantage.
No, not anymore. You've burned your advantage.
I'm
was
gonna
also
take
22.
advantage anyway. I got a 3.
Good.
You can do that?
No.
You can just
didn't take
take
advantage.
advantage?
He just lied.
I could have been doing that this whole time.
He can't see your rolls.
River, roll me stealth. And
Okay.
Earl, are you
He's
also
being
trying
helped.
to make
No,
your way?
I asked if I could, but I don't actually want to do
You don't
that.
want to do that.
It seems like I would just die.
19.
You were stealthy. The only one who is not is Kevin.
So Earl's gonna hide
Kevin,
around
roll,
the door.
Kevin, roll me a quick perception check.
With advantage.
What?
He can say that every time.
You can. Kevin.
It's an 18.
Sorry, not Kevin. Earl. Earl, roll me
Oh.
Your name tags are right next to each
perception?
other on the screen. So I keep saying that. Rolling.
A perception?
Yes, perception.
7.
Yeah, it's kind of nice outside.
But I mean, I was watching them.
Yeah, so you weren't paying
Intently.
attention to anything else other than them.
Yeah. So I'm seeing the zombies inside wake up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hide. I'm gonna like duck behind the doorway that I'm standing.
Okay.
Like,
I was
just-
going to say you were behind a windowsill, but that's fine too.
Yeah, or I'll just duck behind the windowsill.
Yeah.
And like hold my breath.
Sure. So the zombies are waking up as River, Lauren, and Kevin make their way over to the stairs, and The zombies are all turned in the direction of Kevin as they slowly start to come to life and start to animate again to move towards the group. Specifically, Kevin.
Can I throw something across the room so their attention is diverted? They're mindless zombies that go off of noise and stench.
I mean, they can see too.
Well, I know, but they're not intelligent.
No, but they're looking right at you.
They might see.
You could try, though.
But if they hear
possible.
something banging behind
It's possible,
them, all
yeah.
I'm going to throw...
I'll roll a thing to see if it distracts them.
Okay, yeah. I'm going to throw something across the room.
Just roll me a dex just to make sure you don't fucking throw it right at your feet.
Critical 20.
Okay, I was going to say, please
There
say
it is.
critical fail. You just drop it at your feet.
There's that
To
critical
ensure.
20 I've been looking for.
To ensure they go right to where you are. Very few look in that direction. Most are focused right on you.
But I threw a
You
stuffed
did.
animal clapping monkey that has symbols.
Like I said, some went towards your monkey, but most are now slowly moving towards you.
Okay.
They're not fully reanimated just yet.
Well, they are reanimated.
Well, I know, but like they gotta start up. It's like a diesel engine, it takes them a while to get it going.
Well, yeah, you should have that plugged in, especially if it's cold.
Okay. It's not cold.
Just diesel
Spring
fat.
out for it.
Voice in head, I want to
Yes.
start scouting open doors in this at the top of the stairs if I can see to the top of the stairs.
So the building is 3 stories, so you're gonna guess that 303 is probably on the 3rd floor.
Okay, that's not what I asked.
I know, but you're at the bottom of the stairs,
I understand that.
and you're looking up a stairwell, so you can't see any doors.
Right. Is it a stairwell like inside, like an enclosed stairwell, or
Yes.
is it like a regal stairwell?
Enclosed stairwell.
Okay, so basically, if we could get to the top of the stairwell and just get to the 2nd floor or the 3rd floor and shut the door, we'd probably be okay.
If the door is there and not broken from,
Which, of course, it will be, because who would rip a door off the hinges?
Well, I mean, all the other doors you've seen so far have been smashed, so, in this building.
But this one won't be because
this-
it's a stairwell.
Is the stairwell door, like, on the 1st floor, is that smashed?
It's pretty busted. And it's covered in scratches and blood and...
But there's nothing that we can,
dried
like,
blood.
put behind
You
the
guys are
door
gonna
to
get
keep
up
it
Well,
there?
so the busted door is there, like, on the ground, so, I mean, you could pick it up and, like,
Okay.
put it in the way or something.
Okay, out of character. You guys are gonna get up there. There's gonna be no doors, and the records are gonna be grown over with mold. And Dennis is gonna kill all of you.
This is
I
not
wouldn't
lost
do
on me.
that.
Not lost.
Go upstairs. No.
I look Kevin dead in the eyes.
Oh, why you got dead eyes?
He's
You're
looking
like
through
a
his
fish.
eyebrows.
It's all the fungus, but
Oh yeah, he's
And I
got
just-
like bumps on his neck and stuff, or what?
I
This
just
is my
I just
fungus. This is my gun.
beckon towards him as hard as I can,
I go.
and I'm gonna run up the stairs.
I'm gonna
and
sprint
hope
as
they
well.
follow.
So you're just
Coming,
sprinting
Laren?
You're just sprinting up the stairs.
Yeah.
Okay. Lauren, are you also sprinting up the stairs?
Sure, yes.
Okay.
She does cardio. She has advantage.
You just do a normal one. All right, so you just start fucking sprinting up the stairs. The fundead are moving towards the doorway. Like I said, they are slowly moving faster and faster, so they're not all the way up to speed yet, but they will be eventually.
Collective voice and head. How many of those zombies are there?
I mean, you didn't do a head
Like,
count, but you'd guess
More than
dozens.
30?
There's quite a few, yes.
Okay.
I thought you said there was like 60.
There's a
before.
lot in there.
Okay. Okay.
60 is almost 5 dozen.
Almost.
While they're doing that, can I like try to stealth crawl towards the children's hospital?
You don't have to crawl, but yeah, you can stealth
Well,
crawl.
to stay out of line of sight.
Sure.
Roll
Roll me another
I wonder if
perception
there
as
was
you stealth
suckers
crawl.
in there. There's no Werther's original.
You don't
in
have
that
to stealth
building, old
because there's a lot of noise coming out of
Okay.
that building now.
Well, then I'll keep
I
my
have
first
suckers
roll,
in here.
which is 16 on the die, and plus
Nice.
something to perception. Plus 5. 21.
Okay. So as you move away from your spot, you notice on your right there is a water spout that goes up the side of the building. It looks like you probably could climb it up to the 3rd floor if you were so inclined.
I
Or
am,
you can
I
keep
am that
going.
inclined.
Okay.
Never mind the children's hospital.
Okay. You would just have to roll athletics to climb it and not fuck it up
I
horribly.
got a 12.
Fine, it's good enough. 12 is average. You could slowly, it's above average actually, so you could slowly climb your way up. It'd take you the full round, but you are now,
Third floor?
you're right next to a window on the third floor. But what I mean is, like, you're on the spout on the third floor. The window
gonna look at
is
that
about
window.
3 feet to your right, so you'd have to jump to catch it.
3 feet.
'Cause you're an old
Can
man.
Can I
You're
just
not
like,
very-
reach over?
You're
3
old.
feet and
It's just out of your reach. So you got to do a little bit of a jump and catch it.
so athletics or
Yes,
what about
athletics.
dexterity?
Oh, you don't want to give you a dex.
Because that's what I have the bonus in.
You're a springy old man.
10.
You manage to leap over it, and you're hanging on to the ledge, just
That's-
barely.
All right. Turnover.
Turn over. So the rest of you, I assume you just run all the way to the third floor, correct?
Yes.
All right. There are no doors on any of the floors. They're all
Weird.
busted off. They're laying on the ground. Some of them are broken almost entirely. Some of them are intact, but the hinges have been busted off. But you get to the third floor. The fundead are now just starting to come up the stairwell, so you have a little bit of time.
Bookcases, filing cabinets, anything that we can do to cover this doorway.
That would be in like the yes, if you went into the rooms in the hall, like each room is going to have bookcases, filing cabinets, things like that. So you just have to move it and block it and all that jazz.
Let's do it.
Okay, everybody roll a strength check, except for
Well, technically, I should probably do a strength. I should do a pull-up. right?
that's sure. You know what? You could do a strength check too, buddy.
13.
Hey.
Come on, baby.
Also
My
a
man.
13.
Really, triple 13. So each of you get.
So we got 39.
odds?
It's fine.
39, yeah. No, I'm
30
saying
off.
each of you brought in your own. So I'll say you each wheel or slide over one of those metal filing cabinets. It's about 5 feet high.
And then can I do either dex or strength to try to get myself up that windowsill?
Sure, if you want to flippy dippy your way in there.
All right.
Dex.
Scrabble with my legs as well to use dex and get a 12.
It's a tough time. It takes you quite a while. It takes you your entire turn, but you do manage to climb into a windowsill.
I mean, before I climb in, I'm going to look in there.
You look in there and you just see, let's go with River, dragging out a filing cabinet.
Oh, thank God.
Hey, bro.
Hey, there's a water spout here. We can just
Wow,
leave
you
this
climbed
way.
all the way up here?
Yeah.
That's pretty amazing.
My forearms are real ropey for an old
I
man.
see that. Were you a bricklayer?
No, I was an internet coder.
Oh, right. Cornhub.
Pornhub.
Yeah,
Coming
it's like
back,
it's
baby.
like
Someone's
like
going to buy my
Pornhub.
URL someday.
It's like Pornhub but with subsidies.
Yes, if you want, if any kind of GMO corn you need, I'll mail it to you.
Yeah, the federal government was all over.
My cousin works for Monsanto.
All right. So
Monsanto?
the doorway is not entirely blocked, as the filing cabinets are only 5 feet high, but
Real quick,
you've put it in. You've blocked it off a little bit at least.
Corn Hub is available.
For a lot of money.
We have
for a whole lot of money.
No.
Look,
Okay.
last
Oh, that's
I think
right.
he said it was like $500.
Yeah,
or something.
no,
was-
it's like
No, it's hundreds of thousands
Yeah.
of dollars.
Oh, okay.
Whoa.
Never mind.
Somebody, Big Jim.
Give us Cornhub, you bastard.
To be
You know
fair,
what
it's
we do.
one letter off from one of the most popular sites on the internet.
So, just a cool $500,000, Big Jim. Come on.
And the P and the C are right next to each other
yeah. Are
on
they?
my
What?
keyboard. I don't know about yours.
No,
It's
they're
like,
not.
what?
Computers,
Oh,
no.
I'm,
they're
it's a European keyboard.
opposites. Opposite
He
sides.
doesn't use Corky.
It's an Australian keyboard.
No,
Everything's
it
backwards.
says CCCP. I think that's Europe.
What are you're trying to see people pee?
Is that the RoboCop police force?
ICUP.
$445,000.
Yeah. All right, so I get in the window,
Yep.
and then they're piling filing cabinets.
Yeah, so they get 3 filing cabinets in front of the doorway. They're pretty heavy, but they don't encompass the entirety of the doorway. Like, they're only...
How big is this doorway? You said they were 5 feet tall.
Yeah, but it's a doorway, so it's taller than you. It's
Are they
like
just
a,
like single filing
it's like
so-
a
cabinets?
7-foot tall doorway.
7
Yeah?
foot?
Yeah, for tall people.
Shaq live here?
We stack them. We knock
I
them
was
over
gonna
and
say,
stack
isn't
them
a
on
normal
top
door
of each
7
other.
feet?
Yeah, it's a 7-foot doorway.
So
We're 6.
obviously
We don't have to
stack-
duck.
Obviously, we stack 2 file cabinets, then we put one on top, and it covers the whole doorway.
Okay.
Make like a cross out of it, or what?
We'll praise him.
Well, praise-
It's like the Teen Titans Tower.
Okay.
fair. That's fair. Okay.
All right, who's good at reading records?
I'm very good at reading records.
Let's send him into the record room, and then the rest of us will hold down the fort at the choke point we've created
Okay.
and shoot these zombies in the head.
Okay.
Anybody have a grenade?
No.
That's a bummer.
I don't believe anybody tried to buy grenades or anything
We
like
should
that.
have.
You probably should have.
Fungus fly in the sky.
Who's looking for records?
I am.
Okay. So you go to room 303.
Yep.
All right. Roll me an investigation check.
Someone help him.
I've read the first chapters of many books. I'll help him.
12.
Oh, it fell off the table. Doesn't count. All right. Investigation.
And we're just trying to find out what building this
What
cure is
building
in?
you need to go to? Yeah. Or at least a rough idea, like, because you have no idea which building it is, but this room might have some clue as to where to go.
All right.
Where they do like infectious research.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, what'd you get?
12.
12. You find personnel files, but you're not sure.
Above average, you said 12.
Yeah, just barely above average. So you
I'm
find
gonna
them.
keep- I'm going to keep looking.
Okay.
Look at me look.
The fundead have
Oh,
slammed
boy.
into the filing cabinets, and they're now rattling around. They haven't pushed them open yet.
How do they know we're up here? There's 2 whole floors they could be searching.
Okay. I didn't
And
say
clearly
every
we
one
have
of them.
more time to stack up more filing cabinets. now.
Sure, you can keep stacking filing cabinets.
I do
if
that.
You want to not be next to those.
With a 4 strength.
You don't.
I do that with a 1 strength.
Oh my god.
No, that wasn't a botch. I rolled
Oh,
a 2.
okay, because you would have died.
No,
I
I
rolled
rolled
a
a 2.
98, so good thing you didn't. So close. Thirst for blood. What'd you get, Kevin?
No.
No. Okay. So you
No,
just
I
keep-
said, oh.
Oh, okay.
Critical 20.
Okay.
Nice.
So you're looking through the personnel files as you hear River moaning about not being able to push anything because he's been strained way beyond his physical capabilities over the course of the day. Digging, running,
He cries when he pushes rope.
so much. But you, looking through the personnel files, notice one particular name that sticks out to you for some reason. You're not sure why. A Dr. Jason Andrews.
Dr. Jason
And you
Cure.
pull up the file, and it says that Dr. Jason Andrews is in charge of the infectious diseases lab, and specifically epidemiology, population health, things like that. And it gives basically he's in the main building of the hospital. So if you go to the center building, his lab is in that area. So pretty sure that's where you need to go.
I'm going to run out with the file in hand. I got it! Let's go!
The
There's a
rooms
water
are
spout.
actually fairly not too fungusy, just because the
Janitors. Custodians.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
whatever.
They do a great job.
There's a little fungus here and there, but it's not too bad. And the files are kind of faded, but not all the way gone yet.
Out the window. Let's go. I got it. Main building.
This window that I
What
came
floor
out.
does this say?
First.
First floor.
Easy.
For the lab.
Yeah.
Nice.
Stealth
Alright.
down this water spout.
Nobody wants to carry test tubes upstairs, Kevin.
Lab equipment is heavy.
Yeah,
gotta-
but the
you gotta
doctors aren't moving the.
You got to install
equipment.
like a special
Right, the nurses
lift
have
for
to do
that.
it.
It's a whole.
Yeah, they have no freight elevators in colleges at all,
Yeah, they
ever.
don't. Never.
It's fine. It's fine.
How do they get those heavy beds up there?
Technically, according to the
Their own
picture,
wheels.
I can't really tell, but it looks like
It's
it's
true,
only
they
one
are.
story.
Earl goes down the water spout with a 13.
The other ones look taller.
No, cool.
Goes from the window to
Remember
the
when you
spout.
wanted to go into the children's lab
I did,
because
'cause
of
the
the
girl
book?
with all the gifts?
Yeah, but Dennis doesn't read books, so
Well, I linked the movie on Amazon. So
he's
I-
he doesn't read or watch anything.
It's a good movie.
He watches YouTube videos that recaps everything for him.
Yeah.
It's true.
Well, he could have watched
Saves
that.
me time.
No, I hate it.
If I have no interest,
I go
in it,
down the
that's what
water
it is.
spout. 20.
Yeah, you do.
Critical.
Right
I also
down
go down.
it. With
Earl did it first.
What am I? Acrobatics, right? Yeah.
athletics.
There was options.
Athletics to fall.
to crawl
Acrobatics.
or climb.
I'll give you acrobatics.
It's not acrobatics.
14.
He's crawling on a ledge. That's pretty acrobatic.
No,
I'm
that's
going
balancing.
Down. I am not using
You're
strength.
climbing down.
I am not climbing down. I'm sliding down a water spout. There's nothing athletic
You're
about
right.
that.
There's nothing acrobatic about
There's
it.
nothing
You got
athletic
it, Steve.
about this.
You know what? You're right,
A
Steve.
child could
I
do this.
agree with you. Give me
Give
athletics.
me a child.
me a
Let's find a child and throw
Find
him
me
down
a child and
water
split him in half.
Daddy!
Daddy!
You're not a spider, Steve. You need to climb
Fuck
down.
you, 10.
You averagely climb down the fucking water spout.
I slide.
You climb.
There's red.
Let me roleplay my character. I slide.
You think it's a slide. It's a slide from section to section, which looks an awful lot like climbing, but
Is it not a continuous pipe?
It's got brackets that hold it to the
Yeah,
wall.
there's brackets.
Brackets, you jackass.
You can't just slide
Yeah.
down the brackets and take your fingers off. As
Steve,
Lauren told
Steve
you.
knows everything except for spouts, okay? So let's, be
He's
fair.
not a spout expert.
He's
Sorry.
not a spoutologist.
Down here in the south, we put our pipes underground. Instead of
not-
just letting them hide out on the sides
That's not-
of buildings, like,
Hold on.
like fucking
Don't play the
weirdos.
southern card.
So-
We got a second
okay.
one.
A, fuck off. B, do you think that this is like the pipe that brings the water into the building?
It's a
Oh,
gutter.
you mean what you mean
Get him,
is
Jenna.
that it's a water spout. So the brackets are like paper thin because it's a paper thin water spout. So why is it even supporting
So
us?
what
I'm
you're
already on the
telling me-
ground.
Hold on. Let
I'm already
Jenna
on the ground.
be quiet.
This
Let
is
Jenna
a
get him.
commercial building. It would not be paper thin. It would actually be like almost a quarter of an inch. Because they're a
Quarter, yeah,
different
steel.
grade
No,
from
no, no.
residential,
Let Jenna get
Steven.
Get fucked, Steve.
Get fucked, Steven.
Okay.
Fuck Steven.
Steve!
I
well,
don't have
actually,
gutters on my house. I just have a slope
This
roof
isn't a house.
because I'm not a caveman.
It's a commercial
I'm
building,
not-
Steve. It's not a fucking house.
It's a house for
it's a
books.
house of learning.
It's a house for sick people.
This is my house for alcoholics.
Stupid.
This is up to code, Steven.
So you don't
Whose
slide
code?
down.
Yours or mine, Joker?
In case the janitor needs to not be seen by the president, the water stuff.
Custodian, dick.
So I slide down the water spout. And I'm on the ground now. And it's somebody else's turn to talk.
I got a 12.
You all just climb down like normal, average people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some people have illusions of self-grandeur of sliding, but they just move from piece to piece.
Lead the way, Steve. And
The
Kevin?
River.
River?
The
Advance
main
plot, advance
building-
the plot, advance the plot, advance the plot.
the main building that you're trying to get to is
Straight ahead.
looks to be like a. If you were going in the direction you originally, so when you originally came here, and I said you were in that L shape of like buildings where you were thinking about the biomedical building, if you continue past these buildings and just keep going in a straight line, that will take you to the main facility. It's a pretty big building, but as far as I can tell, it looks like it's only one story.
Sounds
One
good to
big
me.
story.
One big story. I mean, the
campaign.
building is very, very wide.
Like War and Peace.
Yes. One big story. So you can hear the clamoring of the fundead upstairs, but as you're going down the water spout, they're not going to have any idea where you went. So you're down back on the ground where it's foggy again, so you have advantage on
thank
stealth
God.
if you're trying to sneak to the main facility.
Fuck yeah.
Do that.
You do hear, by the way, not too far away,
Fuck you.
that slurping and stomping sound again. So
That's one botch. I need y'all to blow on my dice. Oh, that's a 6.
Okay.
Critical 20.
Phil's got 3 quit 20s in the dab.
Non nat 20.
okay.
Non-nat
Here,
20 as
I'll
well.
roll advantage.
Still good.
Crit 20.
So River is again for some reason making noise.
Because he's sober.
Oh, you know,
Yeah,
that's fair.
I've
He
been
hasn't
looking
had
for
any
fungus for a
drugs.
long time. I've got the
You found
shits.
it. You rubbed it all over yourself. You're very itchy. But you know,
His
whatever.
ADHD is not sated.
It's not. So he's just making a lot of random fucking noise for no apparent reason, and
La la la.
he's humming a lot, whistling. You know, he's got the
He's singing
sensation.
the
Heck.
la 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 la.
No, so you have to say it la 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 because it's a 30-year-old reference at this point.
It's more than 30, my
No, if
dude.
it's 2030, and it was on in
And
2000.
Daria came out in the 90s, my dude.
It was still going in
Laren,
2000.
do you know this song? Do you know this song? La 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 la.
Hey!
Oh my god, my mom used to hum that to put me to sleep.
I'm getting. Oh my god.
God damn it.
So, so the rest of you are very quiet. But it seems like that slurping noise and the thwomp thwomp noise, the very loud stumps, they're moving towards your group, but mostly towards the back of your group where River's located.
God damn it, River. Someone shoot him in the kneecap.
No. We have to help each other. We've talked about this, Earl.
Can I find some I
How?
don't know, some burlap or something to tie around my shoes?
Burlap?
To make me safe?
In the middle of this, huh?
Yeah, surely
University.
everybody in 2030
In the middle of
was
an
driving
abandoned-
around
Yeah.
with burlap doesn't
Dad.
rot that
Yeah.
quickly,
Dad,
right?
it's there's two rules in the apocalypse.
Burlap.
First rule is don't panic, and the second rule is never forget your burlap.
Your burlap
Oh,
towel.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to go with first rule, there's always tar on ships. Second rule, burlap exists in the university in every corner.
All the
What do you
trash
think they
cans
store?
lined with
What do you
burlap.
think they store their potatoes in?
Where do
Potatoes?
where do they keep the potatoes?
Yeah, there's still active restaurants breaking in, looking for
The goddamn potato lariat.
Is there burlap or
the
not?
potato.
Potato lariat.
Master
use
means
his
of production.
silk bags to deliver his goddamn potato.
Okay, I'll settle for linen.
Muslin? Muslin?
Muslin bags.
Out there in the middle of nowhere, there's not really
How much does River weigh?
I'm probably about 130
I'm gonna
pounds.
pick him up, and I'm
Okay.
gonna stealth away with
He's
him.
quiet when you pick him up.
Do you have dad calves?
Yes, of course I
Are you,
do.
wait, is that a thing?
Sticking up out of his
Dad
socks.
calves are definitely a thing.
I have dead
It's from mowing the lawn with my push mower.
I have dead calves.
I pick him up with a 14.
I mean, you pick them up, not easily, so I'll say your next stealth roll will be a -2.
I got a 9.
But still advantage because there's...
Oh yeah,
Because there's a mist.
I got a 17.
Okay, so you managed to be quiet.
Okay,
now, you
so the
still
next stealth
hear,
roll is a minus.
you still hear that noise moving towards where you were before.
Yeah, but I don't want him to get fucked by the
Sure,
guy
sure.
driving
11.
dong.
You're not in charge of yourself anymore, River. You've adults have taken
11.
over your body.
11.
With
Sure.
advantage?
Justice.
Probably
Yes,
not
11.
him. But yeah, so you continue to move forward. You cross over a road. There's a couple burned out cars, but no cars that you can find fucking burlap or linen in. And you
There's
see
not a burlap delivery truck.
You don't see a burlap. There's a diaper delivery truck, and it looks like it's full of old used diapers.
I'm sorry. There's a diaper
said-
delivery truck.
Sure.
To the children's ward.
I just want him to cover himself in shitty old diapers.
The shit is probably nice and white and crusty by now. It's been like 8
Probably.
years.
Yeah. It's a refrigerator truck,
holding
so-
him. I'm holding him.
He's just squirming.
I just reach out for the diapers like a child in a shopping cart
I
going
strength
down the
him with a
candy aisle.
19, so he can't go. No! No! River, shut your fucking mouth.
Stop it. You're a child.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on.
Ugh.
I wouldn't say that. River,
Oh.
be quiet, please.
You said fucking to that shopkeeper. I saw you.
No.
You can drop the
no,
facade,
no.
Kevin.
No. No, I didn't.
I know the real you. I saw
River,
it.
I am trying to save your life for some reason.
Okay.
I'm trying to save you. Be quiet.
River, he's
I
detaining
have
you.
2 guns, and one of them has
detaining you,
bullets.
River.
being detained? You have 2 guns and what?
One has bullets.
Why is that a threat? I got 2 of them.
Yes, but
One functions.
you have good trigger discipline, so I trust you.
Correct. Yes, yes. I wouldn't shoot you accidentally.
So, as you guys pass the Biomedical Innovations building, you can see the huge main facility sprawled out in front of you. It is quite a long building, and as you see it, that is where we're going to take a break. Hello, listeners. It is I, Dennis, the world's most okayest DM, otherwise known as Yertle the Turtle, Chief Turtle Engineer on the Jaeger, and I'm here to talk to you about patreon.com/botchpodcast. Now, if you head on over to patreon.com/botchpodcast, you can subscribe at a number of levels. Unfortunately, none of those levels come with free foreskins, but, it is what it is. Times are tough. Inflation and all that jazz. But if you do head on over to patreon.com/botchpodcast and subscribe today, you get all kinds of different stuff. And for $5 a month, you can get access this month to your pal, Yertle the Turtle. Yeah, sounds pretty good, I know. So, you know what? Let's just play a little clip from the episode, shall we?
Wait, does it shoot dicks? This is very
this
important.
was my question.
It shoots little railgun bolts that are cylindrical, and they have a base and a head to them.
I'm going down to the dong gun to protect ourselves.
Are they well lubricated?
God, no.
It's electromagnetic for the railgun, I imagine.
Oh, no.
You didn't answer my question. Stop avoiding.
That means it's going
They're
in dry.
lubricated with science.
I'm going to shoot my science all over that ship. I'll be right back.
Fun fact. Turtles actually engage in sexual activity using electromagnetic forces. Yeah, now that's just good, clean fun. Anywho's, so head on over to patreon.com/botchedpodcast and subscribe today. Like I said, if you want to hear more of Yertle the Turtle, because obviously I'm the most important person on the Jaeger by far, $5 a month is all it's going to take. Or if you'd rather, for whatever reason, listen to, the thousands of hours of content we have other than that, it's, $5 is there. So head on over to patreon.com/botchpodcast and subscribe today. And we're back. Okay, so you're about, looks like 50 away from the building.
How many,
50.
50,
150 feet.
Was that in Amish meters?
17 horses.
All right.
17 stone.
That's how Amish measure things, right?
Yeah,
Horses?
by horses.
Yeah, okay.
By buggies, yeah. I
By
mean,
horse
is
hand.
that with buggy or without buggy?
Obviously without.
Yeah, okay.
Now, if we're including plow, it's 3.5 plow.
Okay. Horse Girl Sock Club.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Jenna, we're Pennsylvanians, so we understand the Amish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got it.
Famous Amish.
The famous fighting Amish.
Actually,
Fighting
if you're
Amish.
going by average horses, it would be about 19 horses.
They're really known for their fisticuffs.
We got a
Steve, you're
college
helping
called Notre Dame.
Notre Dame.
Notre Dame.
What's the name? The Rumspringa.
He's fresh off his Rumspringa.
That's right.
Still high on crack. Sorry.
They'll bid you a bond and fuck you up.
Is this a hockey thing?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's different for Amish rules. They just give sticks to horses. They
polo.
just tie a stick to a horse and let them go on the ice.
Do the
chaos.
Amish and the Mennonites have like a league where they play each other?
No.
No, Mennonites have
Like
cars.
constant
Mennonite-
firemen.
Yeah,
they
Mennonites
hate
are in
each other.
cars versus the horses on ice. It's
Yeah.
it's just awful.
Well, Mennonites mostly
Yeah.
minivans from what I've seen, but
That's because
Yeah.
they have 18
Indeed.
kids.
Yeah, that's true.
50 yards away from the entrance to the building is where we are, Philip.
Thank you, Steve.
Yes, that's what I said.
we head towards the entrance to the building.
So you make your way towards the main entrance to this facility.
Stealthily.
It seems like it is a very
Empty.
well. The outside of the building is very empty. There's not a whole lot going on, but you hear a lot going on. Like I said, you hear that sound and the thwomping noise of probably the bodyguards moving towards where you guys were before. You don't see them because of the fog. But yeah, as you get to the building, again, doors completely fucked. They're not even like off the hinges. They're just shattered, crushed, and everything else. In fact, some of the doorway itself is also busted, so something probably pretty large made its way in here at some point or another.
Look at the guards.
Yeah.
I take out the cure detector that Charlie gave me.
The cure detector.
That shows me it's like
Oh,
the
does it?
compass from Pirates of the Caribbean, except it's for the cure.
Or a dragon radar.
Or
No,
a
it's
dragon
not for
radar.
the
Correct.
Time lost proto Drake. Oh, okay.
No, you don't have a fucking dragon radar, River. But yeah, so it looks
But
like
I
you
still
are.
have hope.
Yes,
Can we just look for that
You
guy's
can't
name?
take that away from me.
you
Hope
could.
is the name of his compass.
Hodor is the name of his
What's
compass.
the name of the guy on the paper that you've got?
Jason
Hold
Andrews.
north.
Dr. Jason Andrews.
Let's look for Dr. Jason Andrews.
Yeah, there's got to be like a board there
Yeah.
that says
So it looks pretty faded. So I'm gonna need you guys to
But the-
roll
I'm feeling pretty faded.
an investigation check.
the board normally isn't made of paper. It's
16.
normally.
Fuck you. One-upping me every time.
Investigation.
We get advantage on this because we know what we're looking for.
We do know what we're looking for.
16.
I know you know what you're looking for, but it's a little faded and it's overgrown a little bit. So
Yeah, but
at
Andrews
most,
is like
at
alphabetically
most,
first.
at most, I will give you a +2.
Yeah.
How about that?
Well, I
18.
botched my
18.
investigation
You
check.
botched it, so you fucked it.
I also investigated.
Lauren just smashes her head repeatedly into the list of names.
No, she doesn't.
No, she doesn't.
Do I get advantage?
She just can't read it.
Yeah, Steve, you get advantage.
Cool.
Why?
Yeah.
So the world,
21.
River gets advantage to acrobatics to read the name.
23.
Yeah.
22.
See, it's literally like the second or third name down
What
the
is
list.
math?
117 is what the number says.
All right, can we all just like hold hands as we like skip down there?
I'm not holding your fucking hand.
You don't have to hold my hand. You can hold
I'm
River's
holding
hand.
my AK-47.
You can hold Laren's hand.
I'm
you can
holding
hold
no one's
anybody.
hand. Let's,
Kevin.
Lauren.
Kevin, I promise I will hold your hand when we get out of this town, but not right now.
I just feel like it would.
I want to
promise.
hold your hand.
I feel like
You have
you-
a handhold promise, and that is as good as an IOU.
Okay, can we power bump on it?
Yes.
All right.
What kind of drugs are we bumping?
Uglies. You're bumping uglies.
That's not as fun.
All right, so we go down to that room.
Okay. So when you come into this building and you start to make your way in further, because right now when you make your way inside, it's sort of like a main reception area. But again, the doors that are just beyond it are all smashed. You don't see any doors still on their hinges. It looks like people continuously tried to hide in various rooms, and the fundead just said no. So when you come in,
There's no hiding here.
you don't. It's not like a mass of fundead like before, but you do see some sleeping in the hallway.
How many is some?
So when you go in the main door and you look, now you know you need to go straight ahead. To your left, you see about 17. Not super close to the doorway, but down the hall. Forwards, ahead of you, the direction you need to go in, there's about 10 that are sleeping. They're all kind of clumped together, so you can kind of just
Stealth
go
it up,
around the side
baby.
of them. But stealth to them.
Earl. Hey, Earl.
Find my fob.
His name is Earl.
What's up, River?
Is this what people mean when they say I'll sleep when I'm dead?
I wouldn't know. I'm still alive.
I got a 12.
I got a 17.
Okay.
I got a 17 as well.
Okay. What'd you get,
I
Lauren?
got a 23.
Yeah, you guys are real quiet. Who else got a 12? There was two 12s,
No,
right?
just me.
Just you?
Yep.
Kevin, when you get uncomfortably close to the fundead, and they sort of a little bit, but they don't wake up all the way.
I grab the hilt of my katana.
You have a katana? Oh, that's right. You did buy a katana.
Yes, I do.
Fucking weeb.
It steals the souls of those it kills or whatever the fuck. But no. So
This
you,
is
you grab
katana.
it. You grab it in reflex, but they don't wake up, and you just continue to shimmy, shimmy, slide,
Shimmy, shimmy, slide.
shimmy, slide.
Look at me.
Yeah.
Shimmy, shimmy, Cocoa Puff?
Shimmy, shimmy.
Pow! The gun goes off. No. So you continue to make your way down the hallway. Roll me another stealth, because
God damn it.
as you round the corner, you see that there are another
Fuck yeah.
about 10 fundead. But you're pretty sure that down this hall, that is where this laboratory that you're looking, or at least
These
the
ones-
office.
These ones are at advantage, right?
Nope.
Sneeze.
There's no fog.
16.
Still get a +2?
Also a 16.
I'll say you get a +2, just
Okay,
because
17.
you're helping each other be not
natural
stupid.
20.
+2. Okay.
It's probably like a 7 for him.
7.
Called it. Fucking called it. River, you step
shut
in
a
some
fucking
slippery substance
Shimmy,
again, and you're
shimmy,
why are you
shimmy,
wearing
Cocoa Puffs,
sneakers?
shimmy,
They're just on the ground, and you notice that
I
the
was going to be a
fundead are
basketball player.
slowly starting to rouse
Fucking
from their
ri-
slumber again.
Fuck what you heard.
I
Rivers and
stop
ice
dead.
skates, but
As soon as I see them rouse, I stop dead.
Okay.
We keep going.
They can go. I will stop dead and stop making noise.
Earl, gonna give it to you.
I will see if they wake the entire way up. You are currently so River, to give you this layout, you got your back against the wall. You got like 3 fundead in front of you.
I'm like Solid Snake.
Yes,
Smoking?
you're like Solid Snake.
Does it make that cool sound when I slide up against the wall? This is my bandana wave in the wind.
River,
Otacon.
River.
Otacon.
That's a good bro.
They do not wake the entire way. They sort of raise her up a little bit, and then they raise it back, and then they lower it back down.
I am going to let
Stealth
them
again.
get all the way into the room.
Okay. So the rest of you guys continue to keep going. And you see the door clearly marked Office of Dr. Jason Andrews. And then it says on the door, there's like a little plaque. So it's made of metal, so you don't have to worry about being faded. It says the lab is 117
Close.
instead of
God damn it.
110.
so let's make our way down.
Nice stealth
7
to
more doors.
117.
Well, so you can go in his office if you want, or you can go directly to the lab. Your choice.
I'm gonna send. Hey, everyone! If you the lab's at 117,
Yeah.
I'll go through his office to see if there's anything I can pick up.
Here's
and then-
pretzels, I want them.
Okay, yep. Pretzels, got it. Do you have a peanut allergy?
No.
Okay. And I'll meet you at 117. Yeah, you guys keep going on to the lab, and I'm gonna go through his office and see what I can find, and I'll meet up with you in like 5 minutes.
So, Henrietta,
Good plan.
come with me.
No.
I think you mean Ted Raimi.
Okay, maybe Pop Pop stays with you and I'll go?
No,
Pop, pop.
I got a non-natural 20 to sneak down to 117. You can stay if you want to. These guys are dead.
You can leave these
No, I'll
friends
go.
behind.
Lauren goes.
Okay. So Lauren and Earl both sneak to 117?
What about
Yes.
River?
He's standing still.
He's
Has he not moved
I
yet?
am literally waiting for y'all to come back out of the room.
Okay.
I'm
So
not risking this.
I'm gonna go through his office as they go down to the lab.
Kevin, you go into the office when you open, well, what's left of the door.
When I walk through the door,
It's, there's not a whole lot. It looks like the top half of the door has been busted in. Luckily, the lower half was still there, which is where the little metal placard was. Don't worry, Jenna. It's okay.
Huh?
Stop. In the name of love. And then it did it again. So, Kevin, you go into the room. Door opens right up. And it looks as though there's quite a few skeletons in this room. They're pretty old, though. So they're probably
are they
long
educational skeletons?
dead. You know what? They're wearing lab coats and what appears to be some sort of Harry Potter-esque school uniform. So they're probably educated.
They wore robes at this school?
I
Sure, it's
California,
Stanford.
you're right,
It's
yeah.
Stanford. I'm sure they wear
Harry
robes there.
Potter is.
Who knows what goes on in California?
I
Exactly.
can't let my kids read that. It's full of witches, which is not correct.
100%.
Yeah, it's against everything God made for us.
Sure.
So-
Children should stand 8 feet apart.
It's against the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania code.
I'm gonna start going through his desk.
Okay. Roll me an investigation.
I think I have a +1, +2, so I got an 8.
Bless you. You don't really find a whole lot of anything. There's a lot of papers scattered around, blood smeared all over stuff, but you're not really seeing anything in your investigation.
You good?
That was the smearing of the paper.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I thought he was doing karate over there.
God damn it. Take some medicine for your allergies.
Yeah.
Oh, I have to drink.
Do you know what I do every night before bed? I take a 24-hour allergy pill so
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
can
I mean, I
fucking
take one every
breathe.
day. It didn't work.
Use nasal spray.
Quit
out.
snorting pollen. Like,
You
you do a
merely
line of
adopted
pollen
the
before
pollen.
every
Yeah, but
live show.
Pollen's not illegal.
They told
so-
me it was
Exactly.
Xanax, all right? So leave me alone.
Allergies have defeated you.
Is there anything in the desk other than papers?
Pens?
Snack foods?
No. And there are some empty wrappers of snack foods. There's some loose change. There are some various office tools, like old shitty stapler, staple remover.
Okay, I'm going to take the loose change.
Oh, okay.
Good distraction noise.
Well, now you don't believe in 9/11 anymore, so.
Why?
Loose change. It's a conspiratory documentary.
Steve, you're going bold as fuck.
You saw that, did you? I was concerned too.
We all are. I mean, you already have a head start.
Well, we watched that samurai movie last night, and being bald's pretty cool, so.
The great thing is...
We gotta get better foreheads.
When you have a handsome face, you can just shave your head and you're fine.
Exactly.
Or wear a hat.
Pretty much.
Exactly. So, yeah. So, Kevin, you don't really find a whole lot outside of just generic office
Can I check
shit.
kind of the walls to see if there's like a hidden safe or anything like that?
Sure.
But you find a fire alarm. You pull it.
5.
You don't find shit.
Okay.
You find literally nothing. You know what? You get lost in the trail of blood across the wall, and you're like, you know what? This reminds me of the day I went to the Metropolitan Museum, and I saw the Impressionist art. Blah blah blah.
Honey,
normal
it was
Kevin bullshit.
so
Meanwhile,
glorious.
Earl and Lauren, you find the door to the laboratory, which seems to be a lot sturdier than the rest of the doors.
Is it actually a door?
It's a full-on door.
Nice.
It's scratched, it's bloody, it's dented, but it's still there.
Can I use the handle to open it?
It also has a key card, like sort of lock sort of thing. So
God damn it. If there's
no electricity. How's there a key card that's keeping it sealed?
I mean, I'm just saying there's a key card reader
Got it.
next
I'm gonna
to
try
it.
to. I'm
I'm just giving you the layout of the
Try to
land,
open it with
so to speak.
with the handle.
It does appear to be locked.
Can I go back to the office and look at the lab coat corpses and grab an ID card?
I mean, I guess you could go back.
Yeah.
Lauren, is there anything you want to do while he wanders back?
Does it seem like there's electricity going to this keypad?
No, but you might
you
be
gotta
able to
ask
do some
questions.
other sort of weird
magnetic.
thing. Maybe a sleight of hand to try and open it
smart.
otherwise.
Yeah, let's try it.
Okay.
That's a 12. It's super average, so I should get
no.
that.
You take out your Claire's card and you try and slide it in the lock.
What's Claire's?
Come on, man.
What's
Forever
Claire's?
21.
Fun fact.
No,
I
excuse me,
apparently,
Dolls Co?
as far as Equifax is concerned, I owe Claire's a great deal of money
Oh wait, you
Oh, no.
you think you're gonna pick that?
because they think
Let me
I'm my
try.
sister.
Let me
So
try.
That's a good roll.
It's a pretty good roll. It's a sleight of hand.
Yeah.
yeah.
20.
Nobody thinks I'm my
So
sister. I'm much more
you
handsome.
start to wander down the hallway and you hear her flinking around with the Claire's card, and you're like, you know what?
Oh,
I do not have a Claire's
Why not
card.
me?
I used to break into places in the 80s. It was really cool.
Sure. So you pull out your old MasterCard, and
It's a
you
Diners Club.
Diner Club.
It's a platinum.
It's a Platinum Diner Club card. You got it.
Diners.
I had so many pancakes.
Yeah. So you go over and you start to fuck around with the door itself, and you're not exactly sure what you're doing because you've never done it before. But whatever it was seems to
pop.
work,
Fuck
And
what
it-
you heard.
and it clicks, and the
It's
door
what you're hearing.
unlocks, it clicks open a little bit, allowing you entry.
Well, that was easy. Damn right. And I'll do it again.
Yes, with your 20, it was super easy.
After you, Lauren.
She's too busy.
Sweet, nice skills, old man.
Thanks. Do you know what we're looking for? I just joined this group.
I have no clue.
Jenna, why don't you just turn off that spotlight that's next to you?
There's no fucking spotlight.
Kevin,
Not according
the
to Zoom.
problem.
Did Kevin and I not tell Earl what we were looking for?
Should we roll for it?
No, you guys you're looking for
I'm
the
looking
cure.
for
You
the
don't
cure,
you don't know
yeah.
exactly what it is because you don't even know what
There's
it is.
something in this lab that's going to be
Special.
Curie.
related to a Curie.
Yeah.
Yes, Madame Curie.
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah,
Keurig.
it's
Yeah, it's a Curie.
For a Keurig.
Oh my god, I'd kill someone
going
for
to
a
be
cup of
irradiated.
coffee.
Sure. So
The cure is in a singles pod.
Yeah.
sure. River, you're staying still in your spot still.
So what Rivers wants to do
Oh boy.
is he wants to extraordinarily slowly, incredibly carefully look at every single step he's taking, go very carefully toe to heel. It's going to take a few minutes, but he's going to get to that door very slowly.
Sure.
Can I take 20? Please.
Yeah, you could very, very slowly.
Thank you.
Sure.
You know what? I mean, I know you've done this in the past, man, but make him roll so he doesn't roll a 1.
You know what? It's fair. River, roll me a 20. Just make sure you don't bar.
I rolled a 9.
It's fine. Take a 20.
He's so tense, putting one toe in front of the other.
Jesus.
Earl and Lauren, you go into this room, and as soon as you open the door and take a few steps inside, lights flicker on a bit.
God.
And this is a pretty big laboratory, you would say.
Oh, wow.
Probably about 100 feet by 100 feet. It's pretty big
Hundo by hundo.
for a lab, anyways.
Wow.
You don't see any.
Wow.
You do see a couple dead bodies, but you don't see any blood. So it looks like they probably just starved to death in here.
Do I see a Keurig?
You do see an old ancient Keurig
Oh my God!
But
I
all
haven't
the
had
cups are
coffee
already
in 10
opened.
years.
right at the entrance, where there's like also like a fridge and some other
Is there
random
any?
shit.
Is there any coffee left? Pods?
Roll investigation.
Very.
I
Good.
hope he
you
shits
better get
himself
this
because
so
he haven't had
good.
coffee in years.
I've botched.
I hope the Keurig kills you.
There's a pod.
So close. So
It's a suicide pod. Get in.
you find a pod, actually, one pod,
All right.
laying on the ground. But in your old age and excitement, you step on it and crush it, and all the dust goes
God damn
out
it!
to the sides.
You had time.
It's not fair.
I put my hand on his shoulder and
You're
say,
not
Yeah.
there yet. Mr. Take my 20. Slow
All right.
ass moving. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
I mean, that's fine. That's fair.
The sweet kiss of caffeine shall
Elude you,
elude you for
further.
another day.
So yeah, you guys
That's
enter.
fine. That much caffeine is terrible for you anyway.
I hate you.
So when you enter into this room, the area with the Keurig and the fridge and all that stuff, it's right when you enter. So there's a small table, but then about 10 feet in, there's a glass wall with a door that leads into another room. Looks like it's some sort of decontainment
yeah.
facility. Yeah, an airlock, where you probably have to like decontaminate yourself. And then it looks like there is a legit laboratory beyond that.
Lavado de Selfo.
Sure, Rachel Lovato. It's Friday.
Uh,
I don't know.
You
If
mean Demi Lovato?
I don't know if any of that goes together.
Rebecca
Rachel
Black.
Black. Rebecca
Yeah.
Black.
That's
Yeah,
Rachel
thank you.
Black.
I'm
you
just putting
jackass.
words
Rachel Black.
together.
Demi Black.
Demi Moore.
Demi Aguilera Black.
All right, keep drinking your goddamn. What are you drinking? Are you drinking White Claws?
can we? Let's.
Are you
I'm
smashing
drinking-
claws?
I'm drinking Bud Light Seltzer hard sodas.
Are you getting
I'm drinking
smashed
me-
off of hard seltzer?
Unfortunately,
I haven't eaten
there
yet,
are
so yes, I'm getting smashed on hard seltzer. I'm on number
there
4.
are
Poor
laws
baby.
when you're on Bud Light seltzer hard
There's so
soda.
many laws.
There's many laws.
Mhm.
More laws,
There's
I would
actually more.
argue.
Yeah, there's more
Yeah.
laws when you drink those.
We did the Patreon episode with
I'm on number 5
Wicked
now.
Kitten?
no, the first one we did that was really good with the guy from Broadway,
Oh,
Anthony Rapp?
Anthony Rapp.
Anthony Rapp. I drank an entire case of Bud Light Seltzer.
Yes, you
It
did.
was fucking sweet.
Yeah.
Oh, he was so impressed.
Nice.
Yep, I
I
remember.
bet he was.
He
Yeah,
was.
he was really impressed. He
Yeah.
doesn't talk to us anymore. Because
So, you
he's
know,
so
I've been on the set of Star Trek, but I've never seen a man drinking an entire,
Entire
case of White Claws.
of
Or
Bud Light
seltzers, whatever the
Come
fuck.
on. Anyway,
Jean-Luc Picard would never.
Never.
Earl Grey seltzer.
White Claw, hot.
Oh,
seltzer.
if there was an Earl Grey seltzer, oh my
Oh,
god.
Dude,
Darjeeling seltzer.
Number 2, a Bud Light hard seltzer. Make it so.
Let's wait for the other people to get to this room while
Yeah,
we
I'm
look
gonna
at it.
show up.
Okay. So everybody else eventually shows up. Kevin gives up trying to search that room as he sees River just very slowly crab walk past the doorway, and he
I'm not
joins.
crab walking.
That's what you're doing. I'm saying
walking
you're
slowly.
That's taken 20, baby.
Down by the
You
crab
took
walking?
20. You're crab walking.
Crab
What's a
walk.
crab walk, Dad?
Sideways.
Zoidberg.
Okay, like Zoidberg.
Yes.
Okay, not like The Exorcist.
No.
Okay.
Woo, 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 woo.
Yes. You whoop down the hallway, you son of a bitch. So, eventually, Kevin and River join forces with Earl and Lauren. And you are now in the laboratory.
And we lock the door behind us.
Sure, you lock the door behind
And it
you.
locks.
And sure hope that you can get out, as evidenced by the starved-to-death bones.
Door. They probably just were too scared.
Maybe.
Oh, fuck.
The bones were starved to death.
Oh, no.
Them bones were starved to death. Yeah.
Bones need milk to
Bones
survive.
need-
Guys, look, there's a second.
True.
Look. Pay attention, you fucks. There's a second laboratory in there with a decontamination zone, and I think the cure you're looking for might
I go in.
Well, it looks locked.
I walk in.
There's a big red button next to the airlock, so
I walk in.
You're wicked smart.
press the button, it slides the door open.
I didn't
I
say I
smashed
pressed the
the
button. I
button.
just said I walked in.
Okay, you walk into a door like a dumbass.
Okay, I press the button now.
It slides open.
We all go in together.
It makes the Star Trek sound?
Yes.
Uh,
I don't recognize it. I never watched Star Trek.
I've heard
It
that.
closes again.
Oh, my grandpa loved it.
What?
Sorry, my
Enterprise?
great-grandpa.
Which one?
Which grandpa?
There's more than one?
I walk in,
I'm gonna shower with you.
and everybody follows me.
Yeah,
I don't.
We all shower together.
I don't.
Okay,
You
goodbye,
all go in
Kevin.
together.
I don't.
I wait
Goodbye,
to see what
Kevin.
happens to River.
Okay.
Okay.
So River and Earl shower together.
Sure. So the door closes, and after about a couple seconds, you hear a boop, boop,
To get the full.
and all of a sudden, just this high pressurized thing just starts shooting you from all
Oh, yeah.
directions.
That's the stuff.
Hold up.
I take off my clothes.
To get the full River and Earl shower scene,
Okay.
go to patreon.com/.
Dick Blood taught me.
Chicka,
18 plus only.
River and Earl.
Where's that fanfic?
Patreon.com/highfed
I'm writing it tomorrow.
Get out of here.
Make it
Oh,
into,
River,
I'm
you're
making it
gonna
into a
make me
comic.
find my farm.
Can we
30
hire Chuck Tingle
30
to write
pages of sex.
"Pounded in the Butt" by the old Vietnam helicopter pilot
Yes.
in a containment facility? Anyway, good.
We're locked in here with me.
Earl's naked for no reason at all. But yeah, so after a few moments, you guys are spritzed down quite thoroughly, and then the other door slides open, allowing you entry into the laboratory. And there are many,
Pigs.
not stalls,
Butts.
but like just sections where there are the two things where you can put your hands in the gloves to operate with different chemicals and viruses and bacterial things. So it looks like there's a lot of awful shit going on in this lab. That if the glass were to break, it would be a bad, bad time.
I don't break the glass.
Good.
Roll for it.
That's a first. Yeah, roll me in 20.
High low to not
Yeah, you know what?
intentionally
Roll me-
break glass.
50-50.
Sure.
ADHD.
High
says.
low to kill everybody. No,
I
it's fine.
refuse to play your game now.
You rogue.
Can I look
You
around to
rogue.
see if there's like notes for each station to see if there's one of them that's talking about the fungus virus?
So there are actually notepads next to each of the sections that are in pretty good condition considering the air filtration that's going on in this room and just the overall lack of fungus or anything awful to fuck up this paper.
Sweet.
And you see various stations for STDs. You see various stations
STIs.
for... Sure, STIs. You see for diseases that are usually more attributed to like Africa, things like that. But then you do see
Ebola.
one section off to itself that seems to be specifically for this fungal outbreak. And this station is different, as it has a similar glass case to the others, but it also has a big sort of metal safe right next to it, along with a keypad and a series of notes and things like that.
I'm gonna read through the notes.
Okay. According to the notes, it seems that they have discovered a part of a cure, and they're in contact with other facilities that have also discovered pieces to this puzzle. Like
Or like
each of them-
promising leads, maybe.
well, so like it looks like they each talk to each other, and they were each researching a different piece of the puzzle. So like no one person could figure out the entire thing, but they figured out a little bit.
So we're figuring out like the active proteins that deliver the.
Yeah.
thing.
So according to what
Science.
the notes that you're reading right now,
Da-na-na-na.
what you
We're putting together the Infinity Gauntlet, but for infectious diseases.
Yes. What you got in Houston appears to be some sort of retroviral that you're supposed to administer first to the patient, which will sort of set an even playing field. The rest of the pieces, when added together into a syringe, which is located here, in fact, when you put it together using a what is that machine called that uses centrifugal
A
force?
blender.
Centrifuge.
A spoon.
Using a centrifuge.
NutriBullet.
The thing that uses centrifugal force is what
A
you said.
spoon.
Yeah.
A spoon.
Nice.
You gotta
I'm glad
bake
that you
it.
got there.
I'm drunk.
Heat it all up.
Okay? Listen. Light bright. I can't remember words. So,
No more seltzers?
None.
Oh no.
yeah. So, using a centrifuge, if you mix together the ingredients, it will give you the rest of the cure. So you guys have the intro to the cure. You don't have the actual cure. Here, it has the syringe, and it also has the first,
Protein.
like the proteins, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's inside this locked
So we've got the
safe.
inhibitor and the syringe and the protein. And then what was the other piece that we got? Because we've been to 3 places.
No, you've been. This is your
You've been to
second
one.
place.
Really?
Yeah, you've only been to 2 out of 5.
Fuck.
Yeah.
I read the
Iliad.
prologue on.
It doesn't
I
do
read
that.
the prologue on a book on safe cracking once. I can do this.
You can also check the notes.
Yeah, I was going to read the notes and see if the
Natural 20.
Oh shit.
Shit!
So for whatever reason, you read a stupid, shitty book that somebody sold you for way too much money in the street on safe cracking.
No, he went to scamschool.com.
But
And
because
watch that Netflix show Army of the Dead.
because he read that book, he got really into safe cracking. So he started to take courses. However, that is a thing.
Courses? Somebody's teaching
Yeah,
classes?
At the community college.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the community college.
Greendale Safe Cracking 101.
Exactly. Because they know you're not going to do anything else in your life. And then you also watch just a bunch of fucking heist movies. And, some fucking how you put your ear up to the door and you're turning the knob. Even though there's not a knob, you're pretending to turn the knob, and your hand just kind of rests on the panel, and your fingers just happen to press the right buttons, and it goes boop,
717.
click.
It's 80085.
It's
Hold on, you're on
867.
Boob Talk.
It's actually 0451.
It's 8675.
Nobody played Deus Ex. It's fine.
Nobody.
309.
It opens.
What do you recommend?
I did play Deus Ex, but I don't remember it.
It's really good. It's really good.
It is good.
All of the Ion
never played
Storm
the sequel.
games have 0451 as their first comment. Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, fun fact.
Yeah, fun facts by Steve.
Like spouting.
No giraffes.
We didn't get a giraffe fact today. I'm very disappointed.
I'm
no.
not.
I didn't
What's in
get
the safe?
I didn't get to do
What's
Attenborough.
in the
Incredibly
safe?
disappointed.
So, as the notes said, you get the actual syringe gun, and then also a number of vials of this bluish liquid. It looks like 6. And you could probably fit that also. Well, maybe not the syringe gun, but you could probably fit the rest of the little vials into your lunchbox thing that you got in Houston.
It's an igloo.
It's a lunchbox
Hold on.
thing,
It's an igloo.
which is a lunchbox.
Handheld. You can fit a good 8 beers in there.
Yeah.
What's the
Or
really
the Cure.
fancy ones though? Igloo's like the knockoff.
Well, igloo is from the
Yetis?
80s.
Yeti, that's what
No,
it is.
we don't have it. We
Igloo's
don't have
not a knockoff.
It's not knockoff.
Yeah,
It's
you're
the
thinking of
original.
Yeah, I was gonna
Arctic.
say Igloo
Said
is
Jenna,
the
not
real
Lauren.
deal.
Yeti's better.
Arctic is the knockoff of Yeti.
I have Arctic because it's
well,
cheaper.
it's basically just as good.
That's how
why-
knockoffs
yeah.
work, buddy. They're cheaper.
So now we leave without incident.
Yeah, let's try to stealth back to Patrick, and then the helicopter
We do that.
without incident.
Roll me stealth.
You do that.
Like 5 times or just once?
Right now, just
Ah!
once.
Earl's turn, motherfuckers.
Okay.
20 on the
You got a
die.
Nice.
1.
Who got a 1?
No.
No, Earl grabs the.
19.
Okay.
18.
Okay.
10.
Telling you.
Don't we still have advantage now?
Oh, no.
Not to leave
Do we
the
or
building.
not?
Not until we get outside.
I'll give you advantage right now.
10.
Oh, sweet.
Worse.
It's the same. I rolled the same.
So,
Still 19.
18.
so you hear Kevin. You specifically hear that. Boom. boom, 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 moving in your general direction. Again,
Genital direction.
yes, they are coming for your dick.
Well, I just figured since they're dragon dong,
Kevin,
Yeah.
toss me the cooler.
They sense another dong. They must fight.
I figured you had the cooler since you had the
Highest.
no
Another dong is
because you
invading my
Dragon
territory.
Dong D. Got it.
You had the cure on you.
Yeah,
Dragon
right.
Dong Z.
No, Dong D. Come on now.
There's already D and Dong. You don't have to do it. You don't have to do it
Dong
twice.
D.
He's got autism, Steve.
I
Leave him
said
alone.
the
Dong Day
letters.
afternoon.
There's a Z in Dragon Balls too.
Afternoon dung light.
Anyways,
It's not Dragon Balls. It's Dragon Ball Z.
wow. How about you culturally assume for the Japanese
How
people,
about you
Steve?
fucking read?
With that, we're gonna call it. So thanks so much for tuning in. Sorry for this racist.
You can
Check us out next time.
Steve.
I don't know if we're really ending or not.
Yeah, we're at an hour 10.
All right. Why don't you do better at wrapping the episode?
I thought it did pretty.
No, you didn't.
As we're fleeing the
No,
campus.
you're not the DM.
As you're continuing
no,
to wander,
take it again because we're all on the same track.
as you're continuing,
Do it one more time.
as you're
Leave yourself
As-
space to edit, you jackass. Let me stop talking. Pause for a second.
Stop talking.
I,
As you're continuing to move through the fog to try to get back to Patrick, that's where we're going to call it. So thanks so much for tuning in. Check out that racist.
and he was Steve.
Steve.
You can find us on Facebook.
I don't pick movies with the N-word.
No, he just picks rapey ones.
You can follow us
That's
on
not racism.
It's
Not
not. It's worse.
Dennis, do better.
Incelism.
Jesus.
Steve loves 4chan.com.
He loves 5chan.
It's a good place to find porn. It's okay.
I mean, you don't have Reddit? You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Spotify, TikTok, Reddit, and Twitch.
4chan.
At Botched
Do we have a
Podcast.
subreddit?
Yeah, we have a subreddit.
It directs to our Patreon.
No, it doesn't.
Or, sorry, directs to our Discord.
No, it doesn't.
Directs
no,
to our Discord.
No, it does not.
Nope, nothing.
No. Jesus Christ, what a stupid way to throw to me.
Thanks for subbing. Jesus, then.
Thanks
This
for
episode
dumbing.
of Botch was brought to you by our Patreon producers, His Lord and Majesty Big Jim, the Nuck, Lord Groddick, Skidard, God King Shanda Panda, B-Mail Zuchari, The Gamers Galaxy, Disgruntled Furniture, Bread2287, and Sapper Supreme.
Ba-bow.
You want to support the show financially, there's a lot of ways to do so. You can go over to paypal.com/botchpodcast, leave us a one-time donation. You can send anything over to P.O. Box 3178, Gettysburg, Pennsylvania 17325. We'll open it up on stream, and then if it's something that we want, we'll put it on our shelf. Or you can simply go over to dickblood.me, dickblood.com. Oh, no. dickblood.club.
Club. There you go.
FreedomValleyHorsepace.com or simply patreon.com/botchpodcast and sub where you can, like our newest subscriber, Jared S. Thanks for your sub.
Bro.
You can't support us financially, that's no problem. Anything that you listen to us on, if it's Apple Podcasts or Spotify, you can leave a review and we'll read it on stream if you do, so we would appreciate it. Thank you to Gozer for intro and outro music. More of them over at tiny.cc/Gozer. If you're missing the lost episodes of our past seasons and you want them, go to all your podcatchers at Botched Archives,
You got it. First time ever.
and you can find
Big
them all
round of
there.
applause.
Yeah, you know what? It takes a village.
Big shout out to our executive producer, Sapper Supreme, for procreating and having a child. You did
Hell
it.
yeah.
Good job.
They also named their child
Nice.
Damien because of
So
the
name
ex-
Moosh.
because of the Omen. He wanted to
The
name
what?
his kid.
It was a good movie.
Yeah,
It was a good movie.
Good,
With a D at the end.
Yes.
Damon.
Well, so that's
Not
so
Demon.
different.
Damien? Is
Yeah.
it? I think it's Damien.
The
It's
Omen.
Damien.
Yeah,
Yes,
Damon.
The Omened.
The Omen.
They just named him the Omen.
Well, it's different. If you put a D on the end of it, it's different.
Yeah, it means something completely
You mean the Doman?
Yeah.
That's the end.
The Doberman.
Oh, the Omen.
Yeah,
The
that's what he
Omen.
said. The Omen.
The Old Man. Thank you to Emily Swan for her album art. More for her all over the internet at a swan named Emily. What a...
The omen in the sea.
Somebody has to be sober at the Gettysburg table or this
Nope.
doesn't work.
Nope, I refuse.
Fuck.
I'm not
And
in the
as
mood.
always...
When you've watched every single episode of The Lockpicking Lawyer on YouTube. So you can crack any safe you see.
Comment.
Scream
Botched.
botched, and we'll pick you.
We'll see you next week, nerds.
You could support Dennis's comic book projects over at patreon.com/hiveheadstudios. You can support Steve's stuff over on YouTube at He Who Is Steve. You can support Phil on Patreon or Twitch at Imaginary Nomad. You can support Jen by checking out her other podcasts like Horse Girls on all your podcatchers. You can also check her out on social media or Twitch at Jenna Chill, chill with one L. And you can check out Chonky every so often on Twitch at Chonky_Kong.
Take your headphones off and put them on him.
I made it big.
Hey, you want to be the new Steve?
Oh, God.
down.
Fuck that guy.
Fuck that.
Fuck Steve.
Fuck yeah, new and improved.
Oh, he's got a better voice
Yeah,
to
better
him.
voice. It's so good.
Fuck Steve.
And his teeth are better.
He's got better yeah, okay.
Fair enough.
Fuck you, Steve.
New Steve is the best. New Steve is the best.
Hey, new Steve. High or low?
Yes.
Exactly, he's a better Steve.
Such a better
I rolled
Steve.
77. He's a better
Oh,
Steve.
man.
All day, every day.
Better Steve in every way.
We salute
You.
We salute
What
you,
did he
better
say
Steve.
about me, Airbro?
Airbro 19. You are this week's
Better Steve.
Oh no.
No, he's a better Steve.
Fiber?
Steve
Is that what he-
Fiber. Oh,
The lone
yeah.
member of Fiverr.
It's like, no, these are mine.
They're mine now.
Deagle and Smeagol over here.
Do you know how much I've sacrificed?
The rest of the headset precious.
June Cadeagle.